Okay, my name is Val and I'm from the northeast of England, live in a small place called Mosk by the sea.
And I'm Mike, Val's husband. Again, obviously I live in Mosk by the sea in England, which is a tad colder than it is here, I can assure you.
But the reason we bought here was we came out on holiday. There was a friend of mine and her parents had an apartment over in Caerdydd, across the other side of the village. And she said we could come and stay during the summer holidays. Mike would never take any holidays, so I booked the holiday. We came out and we both said,
yeah,
absolutely, wow. Yeah. We stayed on Caerdydd, so we overlooked the marina and we opened the patio doors and we fell in love with Los Gigantes. And after that, that was 20 years ago. 15 years ago we eventually bought in the village.
Apart from going from no holidays a year
to four extended holidays a year before we bought.
Yeah.
And I saw a property advertised in the local magazine. We went in to see Nikki in Ruane. We had the viewing and that was October half term 2005.
Yeah.
And by December the 16th we'd bought it and we had the keys and we were moving in the same year.
It was incredibly quick, and Nikki was incredible for us. I'm not used to an estate agent who was helpful, and she was totally helpful. I mean, she even arranged to change the locks on this place, and we just collected the new keys when we'd landed. She was amazing. Absolutely brilliant, and she's still there now. I mean, it's 15 years on since we bought, and if we have any problems, we know we can go, we can ask her questions. She might hide from us, I've got to say, from time to time, but yeah. She doesn't hide, but yeah, she's absolutely brilliant. She is. Our absolute favourite bar, we have to say. It's got to be Tipsy Terrace. Yeah. It's within walking distance from here. Sally and Sarah, who have it, have become really good friends of ours. But it's not just Sally and Sarah, it's everybody over in Tipsy. They are amazing. The staff are incredible. The entertainment that the place puts on is absolutely first class. And their motto is where friends meet friends, and we've met so many friends while we've been over there. It's a brilliant place. But if anyone's going there, be careful of Dee, because she is definitely on commission. But apart from that, it's absolutely brilliant. So our favourite restaurant is difficult to choose, really. It is. It depends what you want. I mean, you've got to put Steve at Chicken Shack in. He's an amazing guy. Is the entertainment? Yeah, he is entertainment, and he does actually the best chips in the area, but that's another issue. And it's not expensive. It's a brilliant night out for everybody. Not far from Steve is Domo Mio, which is Italian food, but it's Canarian, and it's full of locals, and the atmosphere there is brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And so friendly and welcoming. Yeah. I think our favourite beach. It's just the one in the village. Yeah, the one that's right under the cliffs, Los Gigantes. It's small but perfectly formed, and it's surrounded by the most amazing scenery. And when you go on that beach, you can see just how high those cliffs are when you look up. You don't get the perspective. Even from here, you don't get the perspective. They are enormous. You've got to be on the beach or on a boat looking up. And of course, the boat trips are brilliant from there as well. Whale and dolphin watching. Go on then. The neighbours that we have, the people that we meet in the village. If we take the dogs for a walk, we've got to factor in an extra half an hour because we know we're going to bump into people and have long conversations. Our neighbours are German, French, Lithuanian, Canarian, British. Yeah. There's every nationality, and although we don't speak a common language, although we all try with our Spanish, it's amazing how we all manage to still communicate and understand each other. Yeah. It's amazing. Everybody's so friendly. Doing all the talking here. Yeah, we've noticed that.
Yes, we have been trying to improve our Spanish, and we've tried that for a few years now. We're not brilliant, we understand a lot more. We can make ourselves understood. We read better than we speak, and the best person for us to practice our Spanish with is our Canarian gardener, Miguel, because he loves to talk about the weather, and we can just about hold that conversation talking about the weather.
We've got to slow him down because he speaks at the speed of light. But apart from that, he's brilliant.
Absolutely.
But we have a lot of Canarian friends who speak English, and they prefer to speak English with us so that they can practice their English on us. And I suppose we take the easy option and we just go along with it.
It's not an issue if you don't speak the language, because like you say, everybody does want to speak English.
Yeah. And the Canarians, the Spanish, do not take offence that you don't speak Spanish. If you try,
I think they appreciate the fact that we will at least try, even if we come up with some of the
But then they give in and they just talk to us in English anyway.
Yeah.
So.
When we first came out 20 years ago, the shopping was almost non-existent, wasn't it? Yeah. Transito was the only supermarket that we could go to, although they were dotted all over the place. And now we're really lucky. We've got Lidl, Mercadona, Hyperdino,
all within walking distance. But you can go further afield. We've got a butcher up in Tamaimo, one of the local butchers.
Really good butcher.
There's an even, we prefer it, it's in Adeki, which is Meat Boutique. It has changed so much and is changing all of the time in the 20 years we've been coming, and in the 15 years that we've owned this apartment.
And there's nothing that we can't get if we need anything. Worst case scenario, if you need something stupid like a bottle of HP sauce or something.
They'll have that.
Yeah, well, yeah, something typically British though. Yeah. There's Iceland, if you really needed something that was British. But we manage perfectly well with all the local supermarkets.
Absolutely. Getting around here is easy. Walking is fine. We enjoy walking because we've got the dogs. They get us out. It's very warm there, that in mind in the summer months. But we've got a car that gets us anywhere that we want to go. Public transport is excellent. We have friends, Kath and Craig, who come out. They go everywhere on the bus.
And they love it.
Yeah, even up to Santa Cruz. They think nothing of getting on the bus. And taxis. I mean, they're not expensive, they're cheap, very efficient, and get you anywhere that you want to be.
Yeah.
And again, English is not an issue. Invariably the taxi drivers speak a little bit of English, enough to get by. It's not an issue.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of sport. We're into lethargy.
Yeah.
But we do like to watch the tennis, because we're just above the tennis courts at Tipsy Terrace, so that's really handy. We've got two little dogs, so in the cooler months we like to walk a lot, and there's some fabulous walkways along the coastal path that we can walk to. We can even walk to Alcala, play San Juan if we want to, if we're feeling that energetic.
Which we not very often.
But we can.
We can.
We're really, really pleased that we bought here, and it's 15 years ago and it doesn't feel like 15 years at all. And we're ever grateful to Nikki and the Paul Ruane office, who brought us around that very first time and showed us around, and then brought us back again because we wanted to come for a second viewing.
She's got the patience of Job.
And managed to arrange everything for us in literally less than 2 months.
Yeah, she was absolutely brilliant. And if you have any queries, she's there for us now.
She's still there.
Just amazing.
15 years on and she's still there.
And if you watch this, Nikki, thank you.
Thank you very much.